All right, y'all, Wednesday. Continuing these 11 common challenges for startups, small businesses, or maybe just your team at the moment. Yesterday, we looked at items 1 and 2. Today, we move on with 3 and 4. And I'm gonna lump these together because there is a lot of overlap between the two. So item number 3 is a lack of planning. And item number 4 is time management issues. And as we've discussed a few times over this medium, priorities. You have to be able to prioritize in order to manage your time and in order to create an intelligent strategy. Where are we going and how are we going to get there? And at what point should we be hitting particular benchmarks? Planning and time management, they go hand in hand. And honestly, a lot of folks, they struggle with this. It's two very sort of amorphous skills. You know, how do you set these priorities? What do you do to effectively manage your time? And we've talked about finding that recipe that works for you. Because like anything else, applications, planners, calendars, whatever else is out there, if you don't have the baseline skills to plan and manage your time, these probably won't do much to solve those problems. So if you know that planning, strategy, and time management aren't your strong suits, my advice to you is get yourself a very, very strong executive assistant with these skills. Coming from personal experience, managing a campaign, serving as chief of staff, handling a lot of complex sales and legal matters in my time in the private sector, the one thing that I was very cognizant of at all times was what are our objectives and what are our deadlines? Are we managing our time and our priorities effectively so that we're hitting those benchmarks on the path to those bigger goals? So a planner, an app, whatever, like a calculator, if you were in math class many, many years ago like I was, garbage in, garbage out. If you have poor planning and time management skills, that's likely gonna be fed back to you through that app. So one tool we've talked about recently, the time management matrix. Tried, true, simple. Start there, start with some simple things, build up. Because a lack of planning and bad time management, what problems could this conceivably create? Well, if you don't have a plan, who the heck is gonna join your team? You may convince some people with your grand vision. Oh man, it's a brilliant idea. Game changer. But we have no idea how we're gonna bring it to life. You know, those people aren't going to stick around. Not unless you give them the ability to say, hey, this is your strength. We need a plan. You've got great time management skills. I need you to oversee this project. Because when you do get customers, when you have that marketing and sales, and it's coming back to you, how long do you think those customers will stick around if your time management and your planning is so poor that you blow your deadlines? That you're constantly making promises that don't get kept. You know, coming from a very time-sensitive industry like the oil field, I know how much hours can cost, and it's tens of thousands of dollars potentially. So, lack of planning, lack of time management. It's gonna get you into hot water internally, and it's gonna get you into hot water externally. Internally, because no plan, no strategy means what are we doing here today? You know? Is the team working together? Is everybody moving in their own direction? And similarly, time management. If your time management skills are really poor, get somebody to help you out. You know, if a customer asks you how long a project will take and your time management skills are inferior, boy, what do you think is going to happen when that deadline is approaching? Or if you have a lack of planning skills, added that to a bad time management, you know, then we're really in deep. So that's 3 and 4. Best solution, hire yourself an awesome executive assistant. Again, if you know these aren't your strengths, make it a priority to bring someone onto your team that has these strengths, that can help you plan, that can help your team prioritize and manage its time so that you stay on track to those goals. And importantly, you fulfill those promises to your clients. So, lack of planning, poor time management, Really not much else to say on these. You've got to have these skills down personally, or you've got to have somebody that is going to be accountable to create that plan and to hold people to good time management. So that's 3 and 4. We'll come back tomorrow, 5 and 6. Until then, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching.